Let's get it going. So good morning, happy Wednesday. Today you're gonna need a band, one weight, and a chair or a stool or a couch to step up on, because we're gonna do step ups with that later today.
Okay, a band like this or like?
Yes, a
Okay.
hip band, perfect, yes. All right, let's get started. Standing up nice and tall, we're just gonna do a little chin poke it out, and tuck it back in. Poke that chin out, tuck it all the way back in, and poke it. And we're just gonna do that about 10 times. Really try to just push that chin back. If you need a finger just to help out. Yeah, one more to go here. All right, let's shake it out. Let's go ear to shoulder. So we're gonna tuck that chin, bring that ear to that shoulder. Once again, tuck the chin, bring it to the opposite shoulder. Just tuck and move. Tuck and move.
Your mom is
On each side. Hey, what's up, Allison? She made it. Miss Brenna's here too. Welcome, Brenna. Good. Shake them out. We're gonna do a nice little neck circle now. So we're gonna go chin to ear, around, and then back. We're gonna go 5 times around and back. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Midway through the week. I always like that part. So that means we get to play sooner on the weekend. Okay, we're gonna roll it into those shoulders. So we're gonna do those shoulder reins. So roll it all the way out, try to get to those end points. Roll it out to the other side. And switch, find those end points, and then switch. Switch. And switch. Switch. And switch. One more time through. Switch it. And last time over here, and that nice little switch there. Just get an internal external rotation to the shoulders. Good. Now we're gonna get those nice little lat reaches. Cross your left foot over your right. You know, poke that hip out to the right. Reach up and over. And then come back up. Switch the legs. Reach the opposite way. Should feel a nice little stretch all the way down those lats. Hopefully down to that side of your hip. And just keep switching. You can hold them longer if you like to. If you want to go through a little quicker, feel free to as well. We're going to go 5 times to each side. Sometimes I'll hold these stretches a bit longer, but I'm on my own. Good. One more time on each side. Excellent. We're going to balance on the foot now. Just balance. Toes going to come up towards the nose. We'll kick that leg out as straight as possible. Feel a little stretch in the back of that hamstring. Balance and kick. You're just going to do 5 on that one side. Try to straighten that knee all the way up as far as you can. Pull it back in. Kick it back out. Switch those legs out. Knee comes up about hip height. Kick and pull it. Good. Nice job. All right. right, my friends, little ankle moves, get you going. 5 circles one way, 5 circles the other way. Nice little cracks and pops. Been feeling a lot better lately. Been going to a masseuse and a chiropractor to help with my shoulder and my ankle and my elbow. Falling apart over here, but starting to feel a lot better. And then doing a lot of the rehab on my own is also helping me out. So just going to those people stimulated me to like actually do my own stuff. So it's been a good little treat for this past month. Definitely helpful. So if you're having aches and pains, definitely should go and take care of yourself and don't wait too long. That's all I gotta say about that. If you have questions about who you want to see, I'll also give you recommendations if you're in the Portland area. All right, my friends, we're gonna go over and use that wall. We're gonna start off with a little bit of calf love for you. Okay, we're gonna do some calf love, we're gonna do some balancing, we're gonna do some motion with our legs, and then we're gonna get going, okay? So we're gonna go to the wall. You go to a position here where we're leaning up into that wall. You can use a post. We're just gonna lean in, feet close together underneath your hips, nice and close together. Soft bend in those knees. We're gonna bring those heels up nice and high and let them come down. Once we're leaning into this wall, the heels never drop down. A nice little heel lift. And all you're gonna do is 10 of those, okay? So up high as you can go, drop those heels back down. We're just gonna go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Nice. Shake them out now. Now we're going to go to I'm going to show you the side view call. We're going to drag this back leg backwards. And as I come forward, we're just going to balance on this foot here. Okay. So we're just going to do another little balance work. So coming forward, just holding that balance position on that left foot. Hold. We're just going to go for 12 seconds here. Yeah, 4, 3, 2. Come on back up. Let's switch that foot out. So we're going to drag that foot back so it's nice and in line with our spine. And let's bring that foot up for 12 seconds. Let's hold. 2, 3. Good. Set that foot down. Now we're going to keep messing with our balance for the minute. And we're just going to do that same position. But now all we're going to do is rock our shoulders to the right. Ooh, rock our shoulders to the left. Just slightly messing with that center of gravity. So asking your foot to do a little bit more. Now, if it's hard for you to go all the way over to the side, go small motions. Smaller motions, right? 3, 2, 1. Arms out. Small motion to start you off with. Get used to it, right? Little airplanes on that one foot. Small movements. We got 3, 2, 1. Come on back up. Let's see if that other foot is just as good. More attention. 3, 2, 1. Find that position. Little airplanes.
Sylvia.
Left to right. It's a little challenging, right? I think this should be easy. Bring your chest up a little higher, Sylvia. A little higher.
Sylvia's got good form.
Good rest. Good. Now we're going to go to more balancing. We have a lot of balancing to start you off. Just stuff to kind of get your feet working and get everything lit up. Get your nervous system woken up. So now, all you're gonna do is balance on that foot again. You're gonna look down as far as you can. Look back up. Look down. Look back up. Let your eyes follow the gaze of your head movement. Okay? So just mess with your perception of balance. Good, set that foot down, let's go to the other side. 3, 2.
Oh, did he freeze? He's really balancing well.
Look to the left, it's a lot of balancing right now. It's hard for some of us. Again, you can always just do small little looks. You don't have to like look all the way over to the left. All the way to the right. You can do like little small motions that help you out like if you're losing your balance too quickly. Good, set that foot down. Let's go to the other side in 3, 2, 1, right to the left. Start small, then make those turns a little bit bigger. Start small, and then slightly make it a little bigger. See, look at that. Nervous system's waking up. Looks like your feet are woken up. Good, rest. All right, now I'm gonna mess with you guys a little bit more. Last one we're gonna do for the little bouncing act. We're gonna close our eyes, okay? Eyes are gonna go closed. So because I can't see my watch with my eyes closed, you guys are gonna do this one on your own, okay? And I'll keep track of the time. We're gonna go 15 seconds per leg in 3, 2, find your position, and let's go. 3, 2, 1, close those eyes.
Oh.
Keep that core tight, that usually helps a lot of people. And rest. Good. Let's switch out those legs in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hold it. Now it's hard for you to find your balance right away. You can open your eyes, find your balance, and then slowly close them. And rest. All right, my friends, good. So now we're starting to get the calves, the lower legs starting to warm up. We're gonna put our feet just underneath our hips. We're gonna go narrow, hip width, wider than hip width. Okay, so it's gonna go 2 to 3 jumps, 2 to 3 narrow, 2 to 3 hip width, 2 to 3 wide. Okay, so we're still working on those that lower part of our legs. 3, 2, 1, 2 to 3 jumps, feet narrow, bring them out a little wider, 2 to 3 hops, bring them out widest, bring it back in, hip width, narrow, hips, wide, hips, narrow, and rest. Good. Now we're gonna split our feet. One foot's gonna go in front of the other, right? So one foot's in front of the other, and we're gonna start hip width to narrow, okay? Hip width to narrow, so 2 to 3 hops, and then we switch it. 2 to 3 hops, and then you switch it in 3, 2, 1. We're gonna keep my right foot out in front, 2 to 3 to narrow, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, wide, 2, 3 to narrow, and rest. Good. Now we're gonna go left foot front, right foot in the back. We're gonna start wide into that narrow position. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 2 to 3 hops. Narrow, wide, narrow, wide, narrow, wide, narrow, and rest. Good. Now, everyone knows what pigeon toes look like. So we're gonna go pigeon toe, toes in, okay, 2 to 3 hops, to duck foot, 2 to 3 hops, okay? 2 to 3 hops, pigeon toed and duck toed. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Pigeon, duck, pigeon. Some of you people who used to do ballet probably feel this one, no problem. Wide, good, pigeon, and duck, and rest. Good. All right, take a little breather, my friends. Nice. Lower part of your legs are all nice and happy now. We don't do a lot of low legs, so just little things that kind of waking those guys up, work with your balance for the day. So we're gonna move into the workout now. We have 3 moves, okay? 3 moves. We're gonna start in that down dog. Little mobility for us. We'll step that left foot up, step back, down dog, step up, pushing that hip towards that ground so you get a quick hip flexion stretch. So we're still working mobility, push that hip in, okay? So we're just gonna go 10 total, 5 on each side. Then we'll move into the next movement, which will be scapular push-ups. So we're going that scapular position, and just let that chest fall, let the scaps come together, push that ground away, scaps together, push that ground away, okay? Then we're gonna finish it out with a nice little kick through. So we'll stay on all 4s, and we're just gonna kick through, sit our hips down, push our hips up to the ceiling. So we'll kick, sit, and reach, okay? So those will be our 3 movements. And each one is just gonna go for 10 repetitions. We'll fly through it fairly quickly, okay? 10 repetitions total. Hopefully that makes sense. So mobility for you, not so much weights this first round. Everything's body weight. So we're just gonna go on 3, 2, we're gonna go to down dog. Step that left foot up, push that right hip into the ground, step back. Down dog, right foot up, step back. Down dog, left foot up, down, right foot, down dog, left foot. Just keep flowing through it, push that hip towards the ground, get that nice little hip flexor stretch. Good, 1 more on each side for me. And rest there. Now, if you're having wrist issues, I totally get it. You can go to your fists, keeping your wrist straight. So you can use weights, you can hold your weights and put them on the ground to help keep your wrists straight if you're having any wrist issues. So all we're gonna do is bring the shoulder blades together, push them apart. You can do it on all 4s, you can use a wall, or you can do it in a push-up position. Well, we're gonna go 10 repetitions in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, shoulder blades come together with that chest sink in, push that ground away with those scapular wrap around the shoulder blades, or sorry, around the rib cage. 3, go slow, go controlled. 5, 6, 7, 8. Really push it on the top. 9, 10. Nice. Shake it out. You can do a nice little wrist roll if you want in between, just to kind of get those guys to loosen up a little bit. All right. We're going to do that kick through, sit, and then reach. So we're going to go to all 4s. It's going to look like this. Bear crawl position, knees are not touching the ground. Kick, sit, driving through both of my heels so my heels stay on the ground. Reach towards the ceiling. Pull it back in. Kick, sit, and reach. We're going to go 10 total. 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Kick, sit, and reach. Pull it all back in. Kick, sit, and reach. Do you feel the glutes activate as you drive through your heels in that reach position? There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. And 10. Good. Roll it all back in. When you're sitting there, all finished with those, just get those wrists Shaking it off, whatever you gotta do. You're gonna get a quick sip of water. Sip of tea, whatever you have going on. We're gonna go in about 30 seconds again. Take nice little breaks in between. All right, about 10 more seconds. We're gonna go again. All right, so this is that down dog to that step up, okay? Down dog to step up. You're going 10 total, 5 on each side. Really work on pushing that hip into the floor to get that nice little hip flexor stretch in there. All right? So I'm gonna come by, watch, make sure everyone's doing it right. In 5, come on down to the ground. 4, 3, 2, let's see that down dog. Good, step your right foot up. Push that left hip into the floor for that nice little hip flexor stretch. Perfect, good. Down dog, step up opposite foot. Good. You're looking for that nice little hip flexor opening, which generally helps with a lot of people's low backs right there. Yeah. And try to get that knee to the outside of that shoulder. Yes, nice job, Sylvia. Good. Outside of that shoulder, outside of that hand. Nice, Brenna. Good job, guys. Just get your 10 in. You guys are looking fantastic right now. That's exactly what we're looking for. You guys will get those moves locked in. Doing it well. Just a little bit of flexibility for you. Excellent. Shake those wrists out in between, whatever you have to do, because now we're going to go into those scat push-ups in about 15 seconds. Okay, 15 seconds. Big breath in. Give those wrists a break. There's a lot of stuff on our wrists this first round. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let those scaps come together and really push them apart at the top. Ooh, nice. Good. Yep, that's it. And you're just getting to slide to the spine on the way down, then all the way out to the sides. It's the beginning of a push-up position, right? It's how your push-up should feel at the top and the bottom, for the most part. Good, you're just getting 10 there. Once you're all done, go ahead and shake your wrist out one more time. And we'll get to that next movement in about 10 seconds. So this is going to be that kick, sit, and reach. Kick through, sit down, drive through your heels, reach up towards that ceiling in 5, 4, 3. So starting that beast position, knees underneath the hips. Always pull yourself back into it. Good. Kick, sit, let's get you up, and let's go. Kick, sit, drive through your heels. Nice job, Sylvia. Kick, sit, drive through those hips. The only thing I would change, Allison, pause, bring that left leg up a little higher towards your hands, right? So kick, bring that right leg up high. Now drive through those heels. That's it, good. You're thinking about opening your chest up towards that ceiling a bit more. Yeah, reach straight up to the ceiling. That's the one, good. Nice job, guys. Good, awesome. Nice, Brendan. There you got it. You guys got it, looks good. Just 10 total, 5 on each side. Lots of mobility in there. It actually asks a lot out of your core to do lots of those moves. You get some flexibility in there. So the last few weeks I've been hearing people talk about how they're feeling tight. So this is a good way just to kind of loosen up and step away from weights for a moment and just do it with lots of motions in one movement. All right, gonna take about 20 more seconds, And we'll do one more round of this. Then we're gonna switch it up.
What?
One more round.
What? Huh.
Sorry, it's 3 rounds, Allison. 3 is not your magic number, I know. Don't worry, everybody's watching though. That's the peer pressure I got for you. All right, my friends.
3? I think 3 is so hard.
Yeah? All right, here we go. 10 total. We're gonna go in 3, 2. Let's go to that down dog. Let's step that left foot up. Push that right hip into the floor. Down dog. Step up. Push that left hip into the floor. Remember, we're just doing 10 total. Try to get that knee right to the outside of that shoulder. Last one. Give it a break, give it a shake. We'll return in about 20 seconds for those nice scap push-ups. Scap push-ups. Big breath in. Big breath out. We've got 5 seconds. Last time we were doing these. 4. I'll go to my fists. 3. Wide stance. 2. Shoulders come together. Push away for 1. 2. Trying to hold that top position when I push the ground away for about a 2 count. And really work on pushing that ground away. Getting those shoulders to tap together at the bottom. Push away, hold 1, 2, and then come back in.
Ugh.
Almost there. My last one's here. Finish out your 10. Give those wrists a break. All right. Last time with those kicks, sits and reaches. Kick, sit, and reach. So as we kick, always come to that bear crawl. Kick. So that leg sit down. And then we're going to drive through those heels. Reach up to that ceiling. Pull it back in. Kick. Sit everything down. Drive it all back up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's do it. Kick it. Reach that hand straight up to that ceiling. Pull it back in. Kick. Thanks, guys. Keep it up. 6. 7. 8. 9. And that's it. Whew.
I
Nice.
didn't do 10.
10.
I
10
didn't
total.
do 10. I did maybe 6.
That's all right. Take your time. Keep going. Just finish out your reps.
Oh, that's so hard.
I've got a timer going. We're going to go in about 1.5 minutes. So finish out your reps. Once you're all done, you're going to grab your weights, grab your band, grab your chair, step stool, whatever you're going to use for a step up today.
Oh. Oof.
Very easy.
I don't know why it was so hard.
We haven't done those in about that whole little flow right there since I don't even remember. It's got to be at least before the summer started. Had to be this that last winter.
Out of
I
breath.
haven't done that whole like little circuit in quite some time. I dug that one up. I was like, that sounds like a great one to do right now.
You plan this in advance or do you just do it off the cuff?
What's that?
Do you plan this in advance or do you do it off the cuff?
Usually everything's planned.
Oh.
However, you know how life is. Sometimes life throws monster wrenches at you. And sometimes you gotta make stuff up as you go along. But generally, I have like my list of progressions and stuff, like what I like to do. But there's times when, sometimes at nighttime I don't sleep so well, and the next day comes and I'm tired, and then I don't always have time to write everything out like I should. So that's why we have things from the archive that you can always fall back on. And with 20 years of like doing this stuff, you gotta learn a few things here and there, right?
Yeah.
You gotta learn the class and see how you guys are doing.
Yeah.
All right, booty band time, my friends, booty band time. When you're ready, you're gonna put those on where you feel is necessary. Once again, I'll give you that tutorial. If you want it below the knees, closer to your ankles, it's gonna be a lot more challenging to keep those feet wide, okay? Just depending on what kind of band you have. The higher it goes, that you can look, it makes a nice little A-frame. The higher it goes, the narrower it gets, so the band doesn't have to move as much, okay? But the job is to keep, right now, our shins vertical and not letting the knees collapse in. So once again, for maybe those who have not been with us for a bit and might be new, a quick little tutorial, okay? So basically, all we're gonna do, we're just gonna go 2 to 3 steps to your left, right? Break that band, shins are vertical, the knees haven't collapsed in, break that band, step in, step out, step in, step out, step in. Really, really simple. We're gonna go 2 to 3 steps, left to right, okay? And you're just gonna do that 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1. Okay, so down and back is 1, down and back is 2, etc. So that'll be our first movement with the band. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's do it. Step 2 to 3 steps. We're working those abductors. So if your butt gets nice and warm on the outsides, well, you're probably doing it correctly. Now, you don't have to take huge steps, but you will feel this thing work rather quickly. And we're just doing that to prime those muscle groups when we go to our step ups in just a second. Now, if you need to take a break for any reason or be done with it, you can be done. We're just going down and back 5 times. That was my 4th one. I'm going to end up down by my bench. All right. Woo. Toasty, toasty. All right, my friends. We're going to get with weight or without weight. So depending on the height of your step, the higher that step is, the more it's going to ask out of this whole leg to work. We're going to do an alternating step up. I have my left foot up on the bench right now. I'm going to step up nice and tall. And I'm going to go back down. And then I'm going to switch legs to the bottom. I'm going to go right foot up, right foot down, left foot up, left foot down. So we're just basically alternating left, right. Now, if that's too easy for you, you feel like it's not a good enough challenge for you, you're more than welcome to grab a weight to make it more challenging for yourself. So we're going to do 10 step-ups per leg. So that means it's 20. 20 step-ups total, okay? We're going to go in 5, 4. I'm going without weight first time, by the way. 3, 2. And you can go fast. You can go slow. Left, left, right, right. As soon as that right foot touches, that one's going back up. There's 4. I'm only gonna count my right side. There's 5. 6. Only time I count is on my right side. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Did you guys finish out your 10? Whatever surface you're on, make sure you step in the middle, especially using a bench and not on the outside of it. Excellent. Finish when you're finished. We're going to take about 20-30 seconds when we're all done. Now, next movement, we're going to go into a squat position. We're going to bring our kettlebell, dumbbell, whatever you have with you. We're going to get down to that deep squat. Elbows are right between our thighs. And we're going to crush, trying to squeeze this thing together. And then as we do that, we're going to curl it. Okay, just holding that bottom position. Trying to sink it down as low as you can. Then those elbows pivot on the insides of my thighs. Okay. And we got 10 crush curls in that squat position. So before we go, you're gonna crush it. You ready? 3, crush it. Crush, 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 squeeze it. 2, 1.
I need like a little bench.
Make that a grip, crush it. See how my fingers aren't even grabbing that way, right? Good squeeze. 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, one more good one, 10. Yes, so you can see some people, it's their hip flexors that give them out, and or the thighs are giving out too much. You can come up out of that squat, shake it out for a second, take a few extra breaths, come back down, and then
I
finish
can't
it.
squat as low as you can. That's the thing.
What's that?
I can't squat as low as you without my my feet going up.
Oh, we'll just sit on your hip. I'll show you an ankle because you have tight ankles. I know that. I'll show you a couple things later on how to like loosen them up. I guarantee you'll get a little
I mean, I can
squat.
squat this low, but you squat like like low.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it. It's fine. Everyone's slightly different. Everyone has slightly different issues in there. But I'll show you a couple things you might be able to do later and see if you can if we can increase your range of motion. All right. So last one we're gonna do those kick throughs now. So we're not gonna sit. We're still working on that twisting. All 4s. Now we're just gonna kick. Keep that foot up off the ground. I'll show you that front view. We'll kick to the right, pull it back in, kick to the left, kick to the right, kick to the left. Okay. So now we're taking out that sit part and just progressing in that movement. We're gonna go 10 total, 10 on each side. And 5.
Oh, God.
4, you're welcome. 2. Now you can't sit down. If you need to sit down in between, go for it. Pause at the bottom position. Reach those toes to that wall. 4. Reach. 5. Reach those toes. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's it. Yeah. Excellent. All right, no big breaks between this one. Get that band back on. Get that band back on, my friends. We're doing 2 rounds of this.
2.
If you're at home, I know, I just want to keep you happy.
I can do 2 rounds.
We're just doing 2 rounds, 4 exercises, okay? 4 exercises, 2 rounds. All right, band back on. In 3, 2, 1, let's go 2 to 3 steps out, break that band. Here's my third one. Down and back is 1. Try to get all 5 in there. There's 2. There's 3. 4. And there's my 5th one. All right, hopefully you guys are with me right now. Now, if you decide to carry a weight, that's fine with me. If not, that's okay too.
How about the step ups?
What's that?
The step ups.
Yeah, that's what we're going to.
With a weight?
Yeah.
If you want, if you
Oh
want.
my God, no, I can't.
If you want, body weight,
Oh, I did it. You can do it.
We're going in 3, 2, left foot on, stand up, left off, tap that right foot up. Only count that right side. There's 1. There's 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Oh yeah. Big breath in. Big breath out. Nice job, guys. Keep it up. Finish on your 10th one. Some of us will have longer breaks than others. We're gonna grab our weights. Once again, we're gonna go to that squat position, crush it, crush that weight, and then curl it, okay? So try to hold that squat position. 3, 2, crush that weight, curl it for 10. Again, if you are feeling like your hips are giving out more than anything, come back up, shake them out for a second, come back down. You're gonna take 3 to 5 breaths, whatever you're looking for.
Ugh.
Get those hands all the way straight at the bottom. Straight at the bottom. Just finish them out. Keep crushing that weight. Set it down when you're all done. Brush that thing aside. All right. Last kick throughs. Last kick throughs in 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's do it. Let's finish it out. Kick. Point that toe. Draw this elbow back. Pocket that bottom. Feel that the core have to fire as you do that. 10 total. Here's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more good one. 10. Hey, nice job, guys. Whew. Big breath in. Big breath out. We're gonna stand up nice and tall. And we're gonna use 6 shoes and stick them up. You guys don't remember what that is, but that's my name for them. So instead of spine wave, it's like a standing cat cow. If you want to do a like all fours cat cow, you can do that too. I'm just gonna do it standing because we did a lot of stuff on our wrists earlier. So we're gonna go That nice little 6-shooter, roll the hips in. Round out that low back or the upper back. Then pull those hands back towards the shoulders and stick them up. Bring the shoulder blades together. Roll those hips in. Let the head drop. And pull it into the back. Look up to the ceiling. And then 6-shooter again. Move on that breath. Pull those hands back, get those shoulder blades in touch. Keep tucking those hips. Bring it up one more time. Shake it out. Good. Give yourself a nice little hug. Those arms, shake them out. We're gonna lay on our bellies in just a moment. And we do that nice little scorpion move where we bring that foot up and over. So we're gonna put our arms out to our sides. Bring that foot up and over, trying to get that foot planted on the floor and pulling that knee open towards that ceiling. We'll roll to the other side. You don't have to hold any of them for that long. And switch. We think about 3 to 5 count. 2, 3, 4, 5, and switch. Just gonna roll side to side. See, that feels nice on that low back, hips, chest. Try to pick that knee up. One more time, each side, wherever you're at. Last one here. Good. Lay it on your backs now. We're just going to bring one leg up, do the opposite, bring it over. Let's stay there for about 3 to 5 count. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it back up. Set that heel down. Bring the other one up and over to the opposite side. Now, if the straight leg is too challenging, you can always bend the knee and just go side to side with the bent knee. If that is too aggressive, keep your legs and your feet together, bend them, and you get a nice little rock, left to right, depending on how your low back is treated you. Good. Coming up, last thing we're gonna do, those feet are gonna go just out the hips. We're gonna do that nice little shin box. So we'll rock the knees into that pigeon pose. 3 to 5 second hold here. Shin box, opposite side. 3 to 5 second hold here. And switch as you feel necessary. Now we go one more time to each side. And last one over here. All right. Excellent. Stretch what you need to stretch. Quads, calves, anything else you might need. you're trying to get a little calf stretch in there with those down dogs. Trying to hide that in like the routine for you. So hopefully those guys won't be too mad at you. But nice job today, my friends. Happy Wednesday.
Thank you, Pete.
Thanks, Pete.
That's it. Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Thanks, Pete.
Allison, if you want to start increasing that ankle flexion, right,
Yeah.
you can start, let's say the wall, my toe is here at the wall, and I can't push my knee any further towards that wall.
Yeah.
Right? Because the wall's in the way. So I'll scoot my toe back and then push it forward again without my heel coming up off the ground. So we're
I
trying
can
to
do that.
find a standard, like a range of motion for you, basically. And so you're gonna want to use the wall right in front of you. Does that make sense?
I can do that.
So that's the standard. So you're gonna start it with just that part. And you're gonna find out, okay, well, I'm gonna mark it with something, a band or whatever it is. And it says like, okay, well, this is where I started, and this is as far as my knee can go over my ankle. Does that make sense? So
Yeah.
after that, we're gonna do a few progressions. You do that same movement, okay? Pushing that knee forward as far as you can without that heel coming up off the ground. Okay, roll into it, push with your hands on top so you can kind of push it forward, right? And then we're gonna go to the side, inside, about a 45-degree angle. So it's not tracking straight over my toe, it's coming out to the side.
Yeah.
You do that like 4 or 5 times. You're trying to find those endpoints. 2, 3, 4, 5. You can go to 10, right? And you go out to the side, set your hips up again. And now we're going to go out to the outside. So there's 3 different directions you're trying to work in. And finding those endpoints every single time. 3, 4, 5. You can go to 10 on each one, right? And then you're going to retest it in a second. So you have your band set up, whatever it is that's marking it. And you're going to push that knee against that wall. And hopefully you can move your toes back an inch or 2, right? From where you first started.
Is it the Achilles heel that we're stretching?
You're messing with your nervous system more so than anything.
Oh, really?
You're trying to fool your nervous system. So give that a try.
Okay.
Take about a minute on each ankle, 10 pushes in each direction. Try to really find those endpoints and see if that increases that range of motion for you. If it does not, I would put like a really thin, like a 1-inch book underneath your heel, and then do those movements all over again.
Yeah.
So that would be the next one if it doesn't work flat. Okay. And so Friday, I guess I won't be here on Friday, but tell me about it. Tell Adam about it because I want to know if it's working for you or not. Or you can text me.
Yeah.
Like, it works.
I mean, I can't tell. It feels like it's in my Achilles heel that I'm stretching.
Well, there will always be a limiting factor. And sometimes the Achilles is tight for a reason because maybe your hip is tight and it's something is blocking that motion from happening.
Oh,
Just try it out real quick. See if that happens. See if it works.
okay.
Text me in a few minutes and be like, dude, it doesn't work. And I'll say, put that book, that 1-inch book underneath your heel and roll through those same activities. Okay. 10 forward,
Yeah.
10 middle, or sorry, inside, 10 outside.
It
Just
feels
like
good.
time.
Yeah.
It guarantee you'll get in a deeper squat.
Yeah.
And or into like a deeper sitting position. So yeah, let me know.
Okay, I'll try it. Thanks, Pete.
All right, kid. It's good to see you. Ciao.
Ciao.